Hello, friends. Today's story is The Night Before Christmas. The author is Natasha and the illustrator is Mike Lester. And I have read several books by Natasha and she is a very funny writer. So when we read this book, maybe you giggle a little bit or laugh or maybe you just find something humorous. It's maybe not like laugh out loud, like ha 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 funny, but inside your brain you're like, that's pretty funny. Anyway, I hope you like it. I kind of got a chuckle when I read it. But it's called The Night Before Christmas. All right, let's check this book out. Title page here, The Night Before Christmas. Getting ready for Christmas. I wonder if any of you help do that. Do you help wrap presents, or do your grown-ups do all the wrapping for you? The night before Christmas. Hey, we read a book earlier this week about a family. They put a tree on top of their car. And check it out, their tree looks very different than the tree from the book Pick a Pine Tree. In fact, that's kind of funny. You gotta admit, that's kind of funny. All right, let's read. "'Twas the night before Christmas, with too much to do. Our tree wasn't up yet, and Mom had the flu." Oh no, in case you don't know what the flu is, it's when someone is very sick. They usually have a fever and they have aches and pains and headaches and they really can't get out of bed. So as you can imagine, this is not good. This is not a good thing because often, the moms in our families, they really do help out a lot. Our cookies were burned. There were presents to wrap. Mom sniffled. "What I need is a long winter's nap." Oh no. Oh my goodness, look at all that smoke, all that black smoke billowing up from the cookies and the oven. I wouldn't want to eat those cookies. And then the girl, she's wrapping the presents. How helpful. What a helpful girl. But instead, we drove miles to go get our tree. Last week there were millions. Now there were 1, 2, 3. Oh no. Here at this tree farm, there are not many trees left. And look, they do not have very many branches. All the pine needles have fallen off. You think this family is going to be excited to see those trees? Dad tied the tree to our car. "This will just have to do." Mom nodded glumly and sneezed. "Achoo!" We dragged in our tree through the front door. It dropped half its needles all over the floor. When a tree isn't very alive, when it's kind of almost, almost dead, losing its pine needles is a sign that it's not a very fresh tree. Needs some water. Just then, Patrick pointed to something quite shocking. Oh no, there were holes in everyone's stockings. Now, the sentence said, Patrick pointed to something quite shocking. Where do you think Patrick is? If you were pointing to that child, or maybe if you were saying, that little baby in the blue, you were right. That's Patrick. And the stockings, how did they get holes? Maybe the fire? They hung their stockings right in front of a lit fire. That's not very safe. And it ruined the stockings. Instead, we hung socks by the chimney with care. I hoped that St. Nick would fill up my spare. here she is. She's in bed now. Things will get better, I thought, as I crawled into bed. Maybe visions of sugar plums will dance in my head. Instead, I lay wondering, gazing up at the moon. What on earth is a sugar plum? Is it a candy or a prune? Well, friends, in case you're curious, I looked it up because I wasn't even sure. And a sugar plum, it is a piece of candy. It's a piece of hard candy. So if you've ever wondered that, now you know. Look at that moon. It's a crescent moon. I hope she gets some sleep. I hope she doesn't worry about the holidays too much. Early the next morning, I woke up from a dream. "Be careful, Harold," I heard my mom scream. Out on the lawn, there arose such a clatter. I sprang from my bed to see Dad on a ladder. Clatter, ladder. Those are rhyming words. He was stringing up lights on the rooftop and gutters, outlining the railings, the windows, and shutters. When he plugged in the cord, not a single light lit. Oh no. Classic. Did we have extra bulbs? Yes. But none of them fit. Oh, I bet your parents can relate to that. I've experienced that at my house. You turn on the lights, half of them are broken. So frustrating. So off to the mall, our family did drive. When Dad saw the crowds, he gasped, "Sakes alive!" Now, I don't know if people still go to the mall very much, but the mall is a big building, and inside it there are lots of stores, big department stores, small specialty stores. There's usually a food court. But yeah, I wonder, do people go to the mall nowadays? I don't know. We searched every store. All the lights were sold out. But I found something for Grandpa, Silly Gilly the trout. What a great gift for a grandpa. Finally, all done with our last minute shopping, we flew past the food court without even stopping. Did they really fly? No, that's just a way to describe when someone is moving very fast. Like maybe you see a fast car and your family or grown up in the car might say, "Whew, they're flying." Doesn't mean they're really flying, it just means they're going really fast. "But I want to see Santa," Patrick said with a whine. We pushed through the crowd. Wow, what a line. It wrapped around the counters and down the first floor, then wound through kids' clothing and out the front door. Whew, look at that winding line. That is a long line to see the big man, Santa. After waiting for hours, at last, our big chance, Santa roared, "Ho, ho, ho." And then Patrick wet his pants. Oh, Patrick, can you believe it? I wonder if he was nervous. Or maybe it was because they had to wait for hours and hours. "Let's go home," we all cried. Mom, Patrick, and me. Even jolly old Dad sighed and said, "I agree." Look at that. Makes me happy to see they're still smiling. So on the way home, we sang the Jingle Bell song. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey! All the while I was thinking nothing else could go wrong. When what to our wondering eyes should appear but a gigantic mess, that much was clear. The tree was knocked over. My snow globe was shattered. Oh no. Ornaments were broken and tinsel was scattered. Oh, my friends, what do you think happened? How on earth did this happen? Any guesses? Do you see any animals in that picture that could be the culprits? Look, I'll zoom in. Oh, the cat and the mouse, they're pointing to each other. So let's think about it. Cat and a mouse. Do they like each other? Not typically. Typically, a cat will chase a mouse. I wonder if they were fighting. And when they were fighting, maybe they made this mess? I don't know. Bad kitty, I shouted. Then Mom started to weep. That means she started to cry. Christmas is ruined, and I need some sleep. Remember, this whole time, Mom has been sick. She had the flu. No, it's not ruined, Sugar Plum. These things are just stuff. Christmas is about love, and we have quite enough. Oh, that's what Dad said. He said that to Mom. What a great thing to say. I'm going to say it again. These things are just stuff. Christmas is about love, and we have quite enough. He tucked Mom into bed. There she is, getting her much-needed rest. Then we three busy elves all gave it our best. Look at them, they're fixing everything up, putting the tree back together. Even the cat's down there helping out. As snow gently fell, turning the earth sparkly white, I knew in my heart Christmas would turn out just right. Dad read us a book and gave us a kiss. It was my favorite story. And it began like this. 'Twas the night before Christmas when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The end. I hope you liked that silly story, friends. It was seemed like it could have been a disastrous Christmas, but in the end, they realized that really the most important thing about Christmas is family and showing your love for one another. Anyway, send me a message. What do you think? Did you think any of it was funny? Did you like it as much as I did? Hope you have a great day. Bye, friends.